Hello people, it's Blitz here. Welcome back to another part of Rollercoaster Tycoon World. It's Lockness, it's part 6. Let's carry on from where we left off. Okay, I need to put some workforce over here. Otherwise nothing will ever get fixed. Know what the mechanics are like. The janitors, don't want to walk too far. On a real nightmare at the moment with frame rate. You might notice in the game, very slow to do anything. It's taking forever to do anything. Don't know why it's slowed down so much, but it's definitely slowed down. So we're setting up the sci-fi theme. It's going good. Better just block the path off, don't want anyone coming down here. Now the plan is to put a rollercoaster on the left hand side. So far looking good. Setting up these stalls. Got the wrong one. Sort that out. That's why nothing gets fixed. Put the wrong stalls down. Okay, let's take a quick look what we've got to do. Oh yeah, we've got to do rocks, plenty of rocks, million trillion rocks. I'm beginning to think this is a problem. We've got so many rocks, it's just slowing down. Because when I'm playing, it's coming up about 45 frames a second. As soon as I get the old rocks out, or the trees out, it just goes down to single digits. Just looking at the peeps, they're frozen. This is probably one of the reasons. This is when you get the old memory leak. I've noticed this in the past. When they freeze like that, and after about, I don't know, 10-15 minutes, they start coming back alive again, and the peep counter slowly flies up, and that gives you the old mega slowdown. Now there is a new patch, it's come out, 19th of May. I'm not using it on here, I already made this recording before the patch come out. It's improved the graphics, it's improved the pathing brilliantly. Pathing's not final yet, but it's certainly done a massive improvement on the pathing. As it changed textures. as well on the path, so you don't have to dig up the paths no more, which is a massive bonus. And the textures are a lot more vibrant than what they are at this moment in time. I just want to get a bit of foliage in. I have actually noticed one thing on here. I might have to lower the rocks a bit further to the ground. You will find that I don't know, I seem to have a water leak when I put the water in the park. It keeps going down, and it won't go high enough to cover the rocks. So I need to put. I can't figure out why I've got a water leak. I've tried to try and find it. It's beyond me. But it's looking good. Lake's done. Can't complain. Okay, let's let the water in. You will notice in a minute I got this water leak, as I was saying. I keep putting water in, just keeps going wherever it's going. It's definitely on this side. I mean, when I was building the park, when I put some water in, I noticed there was a lot of water around the outside of the boundary. I've got no idea how it got there. Let's try and fill it up. Now I don't know if the water, there's a height limit on the water. That could be one of the other things. I can't get it to go up. I'm not quite sure. But there was a lot of water in the lake. That's dead certain. Oh, it's looking nice. Can't complain. It's a bit I can't have that wave on 24/7. Going across the lake, they look really nice. So there it is. That looks too bad now. See, I've got notice, obviously the water's gone down now. Should be right up, covering that ground. Might have to put the old dams back in that we made temporary to hold the water in. So I didn't have that problem when I had those. See, look, got the water on the outside. I've actually raised the land there, even trying to solve that problem. But it's not going away. Doesn't seem to affect the main lake. So I suggest anyone wants to build a lot of water, try and keep away from the edges of the boundaries. It seems to be the problem. But it's looking nice. Now I've just got to get plenty of rocks and trees in around the old sci-fi area. See, it's a big old lake. It'd be nice when we get the water rides. I'll tell you that now. When they ever turn up. See, I built the temporary dam back and it's holding the water in. I need to put the other one in as well to raise the water there. You can see there, temporary dam is back. Yeah, it's a nice old view. Nice when they get the old sci-fi done with the trees and another roller coaster, or two roller coasters in the corner, and the garden finish on the left hand side. Let's do the old rocks. I've cut out this rock bashing as much as possible. Like I said, the frame rate is a nightmare. I don't know what it's like with the new patch. It's speeded it up. We should definitely try later. Now I'm just trying to make it like a horseshoe shape, go around this ride, the rocks in. Get a bit of effect. It looks quite good on our camera. Okay, the other thing the patches come with, like I said, the 19th of May, it's coming with a new sci-fi piece. It's got, I think it's 5 asteroids, with the largest one with a hole through, so you can put your roller coaster through, or even path maybe. So we'll be adding that, 2 or 3 pieces of those. A bit like we won't have the same nightmare we had with the mine. Get a roller coaster in. Might do 2 roller coasters actually, next door to each other. Then we have to work out what rides we've got left. Try and fill in the space around the park. And you can see me frame rates literally having a nightmare. I wish I knew what was causing it. I've also noticed that the last patch, it seemed to knackered up me medics and the entertainers. They're no longer in existence in the park. Can't find them anywhere. Even by removing the building, putting a new building down, they just refuse to turn up. I have to say, even though the last patch fixed the animation and actually gave me a slightly better frame rate, overall the game has actually got slower a lot. So it's brought in other bugs somewhere along the line. Yeah, so if anyone else has got those problems, let them know on the forums. Otherwise I'll never get fixed. I don't know when they plan to bring optimizations in. Well, I know they're every time they improve the animation, as I said. It's like micro optimizations, but nothing really noticeable, I have to say. Yeah, I'm not going to do a lot of work on this hill here. The reason being, I still want a tunnel, and I plan to put a tunnel here, so I'm going to leave it quite bare. Hopefully we will get tunnels somewhere along the line, or someone out there who wants to mod me one. But I need one that's got collision control on. I know there's I think there's one or two on the UGC now, but it's like a pipe, but as soon as you start doing the old terrain heads, it only goes through it. It's like, there's no collision on the pipe. I suppose I could do it with 1,000 rocks, Piedro's rocks. Make a tunnel, that'd be fun. Right, let's do the trees now. You see that I've still got the old slowed down. So pity we ain't got that many sci-fi trees. Even though I've got to admit these blue things, I have put them around the park on the paths. They're a bit weird. Being May, coming up to June, there's a new computer show. Can't remember what it's called. I think it's Computer Text. And I've got new graphic cards coming out from Nvidia and AMD. I do plan to update my graphic card, but I won't do it until they release until you get like a gigabit or MSI Asus version come out. I don't want the standard version. I should get one probably around September, if they're out by then. It should hopefully improve the frame rate on these games. Unfortunately, this episode of Lockness is certainly going to be a bit boring to watch. I'm sorry about that, but the only content I had available. I've like I said, I've deleted literally 4 hours of content to give you what's on here. It was just slow, painful work, and you can see it on here how bad the frame rate's got. So I'll give you a word of warning. If you want to make a big park, you may get the same problem, if you've not already got the problem. Yeah, so unless the new patch is actually speeded up in any way, we'll just have to leave this and come back to it at a later date. It's a pity, really. Now I've still got the funny feeling when I've opened up the 9 blocks, it just caused havoc. So I never had no problem really with the park when I just had 3 blocks. So what I might do, even though we now started Pirate Cove and we've got 6 blocks, I may do. Now I expect Pirate Cove to get the same problem, and what I'll do, but we'll see. I'll leave Pirate Cove at 6 blocks, see if it improves. And what I try to do, I just try to concentrate on 3 or 4 blocks at a time, and we'll just make small parks. At least it solved the problem, hopefully. I've got to admit, Pirate Cove's got about 1,500 people, and it's like I said, 6 blocks. It hasn't got the slowdown yet. I've got a funny feeling where your peaks freeze and suddenly your counter flies up to a memory leak. Once you've had that problem, I think it just doesn't rectify itself. There doesn't seem to be a way around it. I don't know if it's just me, but I find that sci-fi music after a while it gets quite annoying. It's stuck in your head. It's like, go away. Don't really have the problem with the Western or the adventure. The sci-fi music, it's one of those squeaky sounds. It just irritates you after a while. Now we'll play something like Star Wars music, Star Trek music, but we can't do that, not for YouTube. YouTube has sent out the old Men in Black, so you can't do that. Now what would be nice, I have to ask if we can get the official theme, official soundtrack of the game. Play that in the background. I know some games give you well, I usually do it for a deluxe edition, give you the old soundtrack, then you've probably still got to have a license to put it on YouTube. Have to ask old Nuke Riot if it's possible. That's the problem when you're playing a game, And I know it records sound. Program I've got in-game sound, but you can't alter it in a way. Got any speed ups? You got to alter the sound, speeds up the music as well. So it becomes a bit of a nightmare. Let's go out and get a super sophisticated program. We can recognise all the tracks. We ain't going to get around that one. Yeah, I've got a question for you. What graphic card do you reckon I should buy then? An Nvidia or an AMD? I've had both in the past. I don't particularly want to go out and buy a 1080i. It's probably about 600 quid. You know, it's an extremely fast card according to the benchmarks I've been reading. It's nearly like double the frame rate of the 980i. And it comes with, I think, 8 gig of GDR5X memory. So it's got plenty of bandwidth. I don't know how much it speeds the game up. So obviously when we see on New Riot when he does his live stream, he's got the 980i with an Intel. I think it says on 5960 CPU, and he's got lag as well. See a lot of lag. I know he's streaming as well at the same time. It just shows you how the game needs a massive optimization. Where are we getting there? A few more trees. Should be done. Oh, by the way, I have now got a copy of Planet Coaster. I'm testing it out at the moment, see what I think. I have had a quick look. Okay, I will say one thing: the animation on the peeps, or the peeps overall, are slightly better than what they are in this game. But the actual game itself, I don't like the UI. That's a dead cert. And I will say, even though the frame rate's bad on here, I do believe Rollercoaster Tycoon World is a better game. But I know it is early access on Planet Coaster as well. And it is my opinion. Things obviously will change. But there's not many rides on there at the moment. You can build your own shops. And I can't even build a roller coaster, which is not very good. Okay, we'll leave it there, and I'll see you in part 7, if the frame rate increases. That is all. Blitz out.